Thanks for joining Lesson 1. Remember, you can always follow along in our Tracking with Jesus Bible book. Today's story is Eye Opener, coming from Acts chapter 9, verses 1 through 19. Hello guys, and welcome to Bible Story Adventure. I am going to be your conductor, Conductor Jonathan. Thanks for joining us today. Let's see what we have in store. One of the things that I've noticed is when people come over to my house, it's kind of uncomfortable in the beginning. So one of the ways that I like to do that is getting to know something about them. So just for a second, take an opportunity to meet with the different members of your family and talk about things that you enjoy doing together. As for me, something that came easily was things that dealt with music. I played violin for 6 or 7 years, and when I was about 11, I took piano lessons, and my instructor gave me a song that was really more for her advanced students, but she gave it to me because she said I was ready. That's just for me though. What are some things that is hard for you to do? What are some things that come easily to you? We all have things that are hard for us to do. Jobs that seem too big or stuff that seems too complicated to even try. When you run into something like that, remember this. Jesus' power helps us to do hard things. So trust in Jesus. I can remember a time I had something to do that was hard. Ananias, what are you doing?
What does it look like I'm doing? I'm hiding.
Okay, who are you hiding from?
Everyone.
Well, that's not going to work. Come here, come here. Tell me exactly what's going on. By the way, everyone, this is my friend Ananias. Ananias, these are my friends.
Hi, people I don't know in my friend's house.
So, why exactly are you hiding?
It's Saul. He's here in Damascus to arrest anyone who loves Jesus, and I love Jesus. He's thrown lots of Jesus' friends into prison, and he's here in Damascus.
So I guess you haven't heard
About how Jesus appeared to Saul and how a bright light shined around him, and he heard Jesus' voice, and then he fell on the ground, and how he was blind, and how his buddies led him here to Damascus. Yeah, I heard all of that.
So why are you hiding though? Like, why are you wearing that silly mustache?
It's a disguise. Ow! Thanks, now you've blown my cover.
Trust me, it wasn't working.
Well, God came to me in a vision this morning and told me I should go to Straight Street. And when I got there, asked for a man from Tarsus named Saul.
Wow.
And then I should place my hands on Saul and pray for him, and so Saul would be able to see again.
So let me get this straight. Why are you here instead of doing what God asked you to do?
Because when Saul is able to see, guess what? He's going to see me. Me! And Saul arrests Christians and throws them into jail. He throws rocks at Christians. He locks the Christians up in chains. And I'm not sure what he's supposed to do with the wooden spoon, but I don't want to find out. Why is God asking me to do such a hard thing?
So maybe my new friends here know something you should know. When Jesus' power helps us do hard things, we should trust Jesus.
Okay, but this is a really hard thing. A super hard thing. I'm afraid, and I'm not sure I can do it. Have you ever had something hard to do and not sure you could do it?
Well, I have, and my friends have too. We were just talking about it. We've been talking a lot about trusting Jesus, but what does that really look like? Let's try something. Ananias, I want you to hold your arms out, stiff as a board, and I want you to just fall. Fall backwards. Ananias, let me ask you something. Is that how you were feeling about Saul? Like, it's kind of scary falling backwards not knowing if somebody's going to catch you or not. Earlier we talked about some things that you find hard to do, like math or somersaults. But I'm wondering if there's something happening hard in your life right now. Maybe you're worried about heading to a new school, or maybe you've just had a fight with a friend and you don't really know if you're going to be friends again. There's something hard happening in all of our lives. Take this moment in your family circles and in your family crews and talk about something hard happening in your life. Maybe you're getting ready to move far away, or maybe you've gotten into a fight with a sibling. Did you hear everyone talking? It sounds like everybody goes through hard times. Would you feel better if you knew about some of these hard times that your friends, or things that your friends would face too? Awesome. So you know what God has asked you to do, Ananias. You know you're not alone. That we all have hard things that we go through. And you know this: Jesus' power helps us do hard things. Now all you have to do is go out and do it. Are you ready? Really? I can understand. But I tell you what, would you feel better if I prayed with you? Prayer is just like talking to God. Can I talk to God and ask Him to give you the courage that you need to do what it is that He's called you to do? Awesome. Well, Lord, thank you for Ananias. Thank you for giving him the strength and encouraging him to do what it is that you've called him to do. Amen.
No. Jesus' power helps us do hard things.
I hope we get to find out how all this turns out for you tomorrow, Ananias. Maybe you'll stop by later. I don't know. Well, we're saying goodbye to Ananias for right now. But maybe we'll find out how all this turns out. And maybe he'll stop by later. Who knows? What I just did for Ananias, you can do right now at home with your families. You can ask God to help them and yourself right now. It sounds like you have to go now, but thanks for visiting me today. And I hope to see you tomorrow for another totally true Bible story adventure. Until next time, see you later.
We trust in you, Jesus. You're all.